Dear incoming students, dear faculty, families, guests, dear Alison, and I think first and foremost, dear graduates, I think we owe you a round of applause. Thanks. I think this afternoon's event is in many ways the highlight of an opening week that began more than a week ago with a lecture by Tony Giddens. We then had the opening of the academic year, and today we say goodbye to some of our students, and we say hello, welcome to the incoming EMPM class. I think you now being the incoming cohort, you've had a look around the school. We met yesterday at a lecture. You already met the staff of the school that's looking after you. You met some of the faculty. You had what I heard is a very good lecture by Alina earlier today, or yesterday, I think it was. And you, on the way to get started, we welcome 32 new students in the program, and you come from many, many, many different parts of the world. And when I met you yesterday, I was simply astonished to see the diversity of the group, and I think you are probably the most diverse group we have had at the Hertie School, and you're undoubtedly also the best, but I say that every year, but I'm sure you are. So welcome to the Hertie School. The Hertie School now has 4 degree programs, and we're very, very proud of the fact that over the last couple of years we kept diversifying our academic programs, our offerings, and it means that you have come to a place, or you are leaving a place that is on the go. I think the Hertie School is going to advance more in years to come, and we are proud that you have chosen the Hertie School for your studies, and we're proud of you, the ones that are leaving, that you graduated and will find your way to the world. I think it's probably very good if we give you, particularly those who are less familiar with the school than some of us, give you an overview, give you a sense of what the Hertie School is like, and we have prepared a small video, and I would like us to take a look at that now. So if you roll the film, it'd be good. So you're coming to a place, or you're leaving the place that is certainly small by comparison to large universities. But I think we have a fairly nice footprint, and we're going to work on that footprint in years to come. And indeed, that brings me to the graduating class of this year. We have 26 graduating EMPA students from 22 countries. And I think this diversity is what I so cherish about the Hertie School, and that makes us proud. What should also make us proud is when we look at these students, we know that they are in the middle of many, many things, right? Many of you have families with the demands on your time and on your energy and your attention that come with it. Many of you have small kids. You are located, you live far away. Some of you commuted, not only from the next town over, but you commuted across borders. Some of you commuted across continents. And to do that over 2 years and maintaining and keeping up with the program and maintaining a rhythm of achievement over these 2 years is remarkable. And I congratulate you for that very, very much. There are 2 EMPA students that I would like to single out because they have, in a very interesting way, gone out and did even more. That's Zari and Jason, because they had the idea of creating a blog they call Ideas to Action, and developing that at the moment with our communications team. And I personally, I think many on the faculty agree with me, say that this is the kind of initiative that we really welcome among our students, right? That you worry about improvements in public management and governance systems, and you not only worry about it, you do something about it. And the school should feel good by making it possible for you to pursue that idea. And we hope to encourage such activities in future even more. So thanks for Zari and Jason for being the innovators here, for being, in a way, carrying the spear for this kind of activity. Let me also extend my warmest congratulations to you as members of our alumni network. And our alumni network is very much growing, and we are investing quite a lot of attention into the alumni network, and we hope that you will stay in touch with us, that you spread the word about the Hertie School. You are our ambassadors. I think past students are the best way to make sure that we will have as good students as we had when you were here in future, right? So please don't forget about us. Stay in touch and stay connected. And we'd be more than happy to help you with alumni initiatives that you might plan in this part of the world or another. I'd also like to thank the faculty. They are very dedicated to the program. They invest a lot of time and attention to it. 2 people stand out. Andrea Römmele as the director of the program, and thank you, Andrea, for all the work you put in, and someone who helped bring the program about and in many ways helped make it what it is today, and made it possible for Andrea to take the helm and develop it further, carry it further, is Gerhard Hammerschmidt. We thank you both. You're fantastic members of the faculty, and it's good to have you as part of our school. Now, yeah. And this brings me to our commencement speaker today, Alison. Alison is a most remarkable woman. And I say that having gotten to know Alison a bit over the last 2 years, and if you meet her, right, you get a sense there is somebody who deeply cares about the world, who has covered the world, and who tries to understand the world and does indeed understand quite a bit about how different conflicts unfold or don't, how they are settled, how they're not being settled. Right? If I give you a sense of a list of where she's been over the last few years, She is now the New York Times correspondent for Germany, Central and Eastern and Europe. In 2008, she became the first woman to take up the post of executive editor of what was then the International Herald Tribune. And knowing what a mobile group you are, and that many of you spend a lot of time in airplanes, you probably read many of the pieces that Alison must have written for the Tribune, or now writes for the New York Times. The Independent, a journal in the United Kingdom, called her the most powerful British female editor overseas. She was the Vienna bureau chief for Eastern Europe. She covered the fall of communism across Eastern Europe. She looked at the troubled transitions of Romania and Bulgaria. She saw the rise of Slobodan Milosevic. She covered Serbia in the 1990s and the Balkan Wars. Right? From Moscow, where she was posted from 83 to 87, she chronicled the transition from Andropov to Chernenko to Gorbachev. A fascinating time in then Soviet history, and a time that seems so far away, so far in the past. But we should recall that it was a very tense time and nobody kind of knew what was going to happen, perhaps not unlike what we see in Russia today. And as the deputy foreign editor of the New York Times, she organized much of the paper's coverage of the Iraq War and the war in Afghanistan. So you can say that Alison has been around, right? She has seen many, many different parts of the world. She holds a degree from Stanford University, and most importantly, she is on the board of trustees of the Hertie School of Governance. So, Alison, it's a delight to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. You have the floor.